Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 15th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. It is often difficult for you to feel prosperous with what you think, hear, read or see. That is why the understanding that comes into your life today is to stay and make you feel joyful. Do not be dazzled by the first shine of the sun. It means that the Emperor's letter will make some call you arrogant, but your attitude speaks of what you have had to learn so that others do not subdue you or make you feel miserable. Artistically, you are in a moment of special creativity. Social events could put you in touch with new and interesting people. Reaching out to people with interesting careers today will open up new avenues for you to explore, both personally and intellectually. You will make new friends and your romantic situation will escalate. There will be very interesting conversations and you will learn a lot about those around you, both personally and professionally. This Monday, August 15th, you will be in small shape and will have trouble keeping up with the pace that is imposed on you. It is within the framework of your intimate cocoon that you will draw the maximum energy to regain momentum. So take care to relax in the company of your loved ones. You examine in detail the various connections you have with each other. Your intuition is of great help to you, but your passions can also distort your outlook. Your independence is sometimes a heavy burden for the people who share your love life. Even if you bet everything on your charm, on your ability to seduce, tensions persist. The stars bring order to your loves. Your mouth may move faster than your mind today, dear Aquarius, as the moon blazes through fiery Aries and the sector of your chart that governs communication. Luckily, the vast majority of people will find your antics charming, though you should still be mindful of your words when possible. Meanwhile, a sweet connection between Mercury and the nodes of fate will help you process your emotions, allowing you to gain clarity on any issues that have been weighing on your heart and mind recently. Try to get some journaling in later tonight, when the moon cozies up to the healing asteroid, Chiron. You can make connections that help further home and family-related goals today, dear Aquarius, and links can be with people or information that point you in the right direction. You recognize the practical benefits of focusing on the future. If you commit to taking better care of yourself and getting extra rest, you'll feel stronger and more capable. Alternatively, this can be about spending more time with people you love. There is much to gain from doing so, and focusing on your foundations is how you learn and improve the most right now. As the day advances, you tend to overdo things if you're feeling a little restless. Try not to overstate and overact now for best results, even if Jupiter in your third house can sometimes stimulate exaggeration or procrastination. Promising too much can be a band-aid fix that makes life a little easier in the present but unnecessarily complicated later. Your mind is overflowing with thoughts and desires, but you are about to enter a period in your life that will be fraught with setbacks, obstacles, and instability. Things will not go as desired. You will often find yourself wishing you could magically change everything in your life, but your inability to set a schedule and stick to it, combined with your indecisiveness, lack of courage, and unrealistic view of things, will prevent you from accomplishing your goals. You will often tend to hide, or even hide from, the truth, and your unwillingness to face unpleasant situations head-on will cause your problems to accumulate and spiral out of control. The Hermit card indicates a time of isolation. You are trying to organize your thoughts and prioritize your desires so as to put your business and financial affairs in order. You feel the need to temporarily withdraw from the world in order to make some decisions about your career and finances. Your intention is to reflect on certain matters and thus gain in maturity and strength. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You do not know some things that seemed unpredictable for you on economic aspects. They give you knowledge through a text literally that will work very well for you today. Try to see beyond words. It will be essential that you do not feel negative about the unknown. Today you will have an expense related to your children. They probably need new clothes, a computer, or other items. As a parent, you are very protective of your children. Don't spoil them so much. You don't want to spoil them. If you don't have children yet, look around you. Someone you love needs you. Maybe you want to do the shopping for someone. Don't be afraid to help. Now is the perfect time to make good resolutions and adopt a healthier lifestyle that will positively impact your wallet. If you regularly spend your money on unhealthy habits such as cigarettes or junk food, for example, take full advantage of this favorable aspect of Uranus to reduce their costs. Your health and your budget will be better for it. In addition, you will be able to use the pennies you save on these guilty pleasures better. If you seek consultation or advice regarding career or finance today, whether from a professional or someone close to you, you can be greatly benefited to follow this advice. The day is especially favorable for the engineers and those working in software development. You may also be offered a chance of switching jobs or continuing in the same company but in a different region or country. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 15th are 5, 23, 34, 14, 50, 18. Daily love. The moon forms a gorgeous sextile to your zodiac sign today, Aquarius. This is because our beloved Luna is now orbiting excitedly through Aries, the fire sign symbolized by the ram. This energy will make you quite impulsive around your emotions and how you pursue your desires. With her charging up your solar third house of ideas and communication, you may even feel eager to announce your thoughts and perspective to others around your personal or romantic life. Just don't say anything that is entirely self-serving and not also looking at other people's points of view. You seem an extremely selective person and perhaps you are in all aspects. It bothers you too much that they try to make you feel incapable of understanding the words that they pose to you. But the reality is that the less you feel downcast, the more confidently you will respond to whatever it is important. It seems as if all your coworkers have taken steroids. The pace of activity in the office is extraordinary, and you will find it difficult to keep up. Do not even try. The old saying, "Dress me slowly, I'm in a hurry," can surely be applied in this situation. He continues to work at his own steady pace. At the end of the day, it will be evident that you have produced better quality work than anyone else. If you find yourself in a couple, alliances are those that arise on a day like the present because someone has to give in when there are confrontations. Do not feel weak because you are the one who initiates the above, you will actually be surprised. If you are single, you probably feel inspired. Let yourself be carried away by it despite the criticism, flow and you will feel better about your plans and desires. Stop constantly wanting to fight your spouse's faults, it will get you nowhere and only upset you a little more. You could also show yourself a few blunders today, certainly not important, but which could seriously annoy your spouse. So turn your tongue well before yelling and avoid hasty words. Single, you will have to accept that you don't find the perfect person the first time. At work. What do you want to sustain, Aquarius? Your livelihood is contingent upon your financial reserves as Mercury in Virgo trines the North Node in Taurus. If you want to sustain your lifestyle or set your family up for success, then you will need to plan accordingly. Mental Mercury is hyper-focused on bringing all the details together so that you can be financially successful. If you want to secure your resources and family, then you may need to explore your options. Look into potential policies, retirement plans, and ways to alleviate any debts that limit your capabilities. The working conditions in which you have found yourself have not been the best, but you will stop complaining as you get positive results in your environment. Keep a low profile to achieve these objectives. It is not convenient for you to complain in front of others. Well, they could surely take it the wrong way, generating irreparable consequences. Today people seem scattered, and your role is to lift the remains. At home, kids forget homework and you can't find car keys, so you have to use spare ones. At work, coffee is spilled on freshly printed proposals and you explode as a result. Take it easy. You don't lose your head and you put everything to work correctly. Your interlocutors are not inclined to give you the benefit of promotions at the moment, so you will have to make do with the current rates, even if that does not suit you at all. Be a philosopher whatever you are told. Getting to grips with your motivations is the surest way to re-energize yourself. Indeed, you might be faced with your uncertainties and not want to be alone on weekends. Ask yourself the right questions. Health. You will see with your soul what is hidden before your eyes. It is likely that you feel poetry or too much verbiage with the previous sentence, but it is left to fit so that you find health when you understand what you mean. If you remember what in a principle is indicated, the meaning of the words or the phrases will be fundamental for you to heal today in any aspect, and recently what you read is only a part of what you can express to others internally. Today you may feel sad, even though you know you have no reason for it. You may be wondering what is happening, and what happens is that your intuition is very sharp and you capture the sadness and other negative feelings of others, even if the people you pass on the street. Imagine that a white light surrounds you that protects you from these feelings. If your tone is maintained, you are experiencing a few temporary drops in power. Your energy is depleted more easily. In fact, you alternate between moments of freshness and dynamism with strokes of slack. The more you exert yourself, the more your fatigue impressively assails you. Eat slow sugars and legumes will allow you to make more constant efforts. Be sure to eat the same amount of food at each meal. If you falter between them, opt for fruit instead. You now have the sufficient energy to overcome all the obstacles and challenges that you encounter. However, few such issues may arise which will need a lot of your time and energy, leaving you drained and strained upon resolution. Be prepared in advance and keep your favorite meals cooked for yourself, which you may consume after sorting out everything. Family and friends. The astral climate will not be kind to you today. If you were given the choice, you would happily stay locked in all day with a good movie, pounds of food on hand, but above all, no human being to interact with. This head-to-head moment with yourself will do you a lot of good as long as it is accompanied by a few touches of sociability. A quick phone call to a friend or a discussion on the doorstep with a neighbor will therefore be essential. You are high on feelings. And you may run into someone who is as fervent and as passionate as you. You must not get along with this person. You will only fetch disappointment. After all, like poles repel each other. Ride off your high horse and try to get involved with people who are of the same footing. You may even form business alliances with them later on. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.